This morning I woke up with the intention to do a cooking deer meat video. Well, I already did the footage and stuff, but at the end of the video, I realized the battery died on the GoPro. So I didn't get the whole entire process as far as the finished product of the meat and the closing video of where, I'm tasting my magic that I just did in the kitchen. So this first portion that you're watching right now is to explain all of that. So sorry for the confusion, whatever the case is, but at the end of this video that you're about to watch, I'm going to show my finished project because I took pictures and posted it onto my Instagram and my Facebook. So yeah, I had to clear that up a little bit. Sorry y'all don't get to see the real live action of it, but the pictures were pretty dope. And yeah, so watch and enjoy. Thank you again. Oh, and don't forget, subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. Let me know what you think of my videos so far. Let me know if you've seen the other videos, and if there's something different that I could do or change, or how do you cook your wild game meat. Let me know. Alright, enjoy the video. Welcome back, YouTube. Today is going to be just a brief video. Pretty much a brief video on me cooking some deer meat that I got from my doe back in 2019 October. So I already took pictures of it. This is the meat. I seasoned it. It's been soaking in the season for about 2 to 3 days now. I used some Everglades rub. It's like a sweet, spicy taste. And then I used some of this mozzarella steak seasoning. So this video is pretty much just to show how Charm City cooks his wild game meat. At least this is how I cook deer meat. Snapping turtle is a whole different process. Still use similar seasonings, but not that steak one. So here you go, people. Get a little scoop of butter. I like butter. Get that pan nice and moist. Tenderize this daggone pan with love and goodness of butter. So this is the only recipe that I've been cooking the deer meat in. I fried it before. Fried deer meat is pretty good too. But for some reason I think it tastes better when I do it this way. Just throw it in the skillet with some butter. Let it season. Let it soak overnight. If you can, let it soak over 2 days, because I feel like the seasoning really gets into the meat. So on some of these pieces, I got as much of the silver skin off that I could. A lot of people say that causes deer meat to have a wild game taste to it, but my thing is, if you're cooking and eating, if you're eating and hunting wild game, why don't you like the wildness of it, the taste of it? Same thing with when I go fishing. Certain people cut certain parts of the catfish or whatever fish they're eating out because they don't like that fishy taste. Then why are you fishing? Why are you eating fish if you don't like the fish taste? I like the way fish smell. I like the taste of fish. So certain parts I keep. And that love and goodness, you just pour it right on to the skillet. Some pretty big chunks. I'll turn it up just a little bit. There we go. this around, break it up, stop fighting. So that's all I'm gonna do. Sometimes I cook my deer meat all the way through. I don't think I'm gonna do it this time. Cook it as much as possible, but I'm not doing it all the way through like I did before. See if I can get some of that good flavor off of it. I was actually supposed to do this yesterday so that I can have a nice little deer meat snack for work. And that's all you do. Well, that's all I do. This is going to be delicious. I haven't had nothing all day, so I'm anxious to eat. Very anxious. So when these brown a little bit more on the other side, I'm going to flip them, brown them again, maybe flip it one more time, brown it. And then I'm going to chow down on some good old deer meat for lunch. So I'll see you back when I flip them. So, sorry guys, I already started flipping some of these. But look how good that looks. Absolutely delicious. And the seasoning is just glued to it. That's how I like it. Got one. So I'm gonna give this, I don't know, because some of these chunks are bigger than others. Some is gonna be done before the bigger ones. I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes. So I don't want it to be all the way too done. I still want to taste the rareness of the meat. Wow, man, that's gonna be good. If y'all could just smell this through the camera, it's literally making my stomach growl. Welcome back. It is done. So that's nice and tender for me. Cooked on both sides evenly. So I'm sure the middle is pretty juicy. So I'm gonna take this out because it is lunchtime. Look at this lovely goodness. A little burnt on this side though. Some of them. Some of these are okay. A little toasty. But it still came out perfectly. Gosh, it smells good. This makes me want to cook some more. So I'm in here watching Naruto. So I'm about to sit and enjoy this with my beer. I'm gonna wait and let it cool down, and then I'm gonna eat my lunch. So hunting season is pretty much over for me, guys. Today is the 30th of January. Well, whitetails hunting season is over for me. So I'm gonna try to ration out the meat I do have throughout this year till next hunting season, and I'm gonna just enjoy the fruits of my labor. I also have to give a very awesome person that I met on Facebook, Roger Thompson. Sorry for butchering your name, bro. But he reached out to me on Facebook Messenger, and he offered me the front shoulder of a deer and the hind quarter. And you know I jumped on that because I definitely didn't have no meat left. I had small portions left, but now I feel comfortable to let the meat last throughout the season so I can enjoy eating deer meat. And then when hunting season start back up, it's game time, get back into the hunter mode. So the plans for the next upcoming videos is squirrel hunting, because it's still squirrel season, it's rabbit season, it's crow season. I think geese, Canadian geese, groundhog. That's all I can think of right now. And I think fox, but I don't think I'm gonna eat a fox. I'd keep the fur and turn it into something, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. So the location I'm gonna be going to is Pretty Boy Reservoir. Haven't been out there in months. Say about 6 months I haven't been out there. So I have to get re-familiar with the area. The only part I'm familiar with is the fishing portion next to the shoreline. So that's the plan until hunting season is completely over. I'm also planning to do a spring turkey hunt out into Pretty Boy Reservoir. There's other places to go, but I'm somewhat familiar with Pretty Boy, so that's why I feel comfortable going out there. This weekend I'm gonna try to do a squirrel hunt. Hopefully I can do a catch, clean, and cook on that, and store some of the squirrel meat in the freezer. And then when it gets warmer, I think around March it gets warmer, I'm gonna go hit. Sorry. On spring, I think is in March, and I'm going to get some new fish line, new fish hooks, and I'm gonna hit the water because springtime is fishing season. I definitely got a couple of good plans for that. I'm going to hit Loch Raven Reservoir because there's tons of crawfish over there. That's where I get my snapping turtles, and there's carp that come into the shallow end, sometimes getting stuck in the creek. So I'm gonna do some bow fishing videos with carp. Never had carp before, never caught carp before, and that is on one of my bucket lists. So I got a couple of plans and things that I want to map out for my channel and for this year, my great outdoor adventures. And I'm gonna try to do some collab videos. There's some people that I've met through Facebook and the hunting group and the fishing groups that I want to try to link up with and do some pretty awesome videos.